Something different then today, look. There's the fault. The trigger's stuck in. So this is a Parkside Impact Driver. So this is the first one of these that I've shown you, I think. I don't normally do these. Don't normally use these tools, to be honest, but a lot of people do. And it's not an issue. They all work perfectly well, apart from the trigger on this one, obviously. So I couldn't actually find real Parkside spares, but I wasn't really surprised because they are fairly low-cost things. So spares are probably not an option for most people. They just buy a new one. So I got this trigger from Amazon, of all places. Seems to be the same size, seems to be the same fit here. You can see it goes in there perfectly well. It's got mostly all the same wires. I do make the mistake actually of chopping the LED off, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Not bothered in this case. Why not fix it with a Parkside? So this is a automatic wire stripper that I've just got from there. Put it in backwards to begin with, first time I used it. But there you go, you can see it works perfectly well. All I'm doing here, going it up to the hills just to test it. So like I say, it wasn't a real trigger this, so all I want to do is know that it works before I start soldering. So whack the battery on, give it a test, and there you go, it works. So what I need to do now is just swap these out one by one. Get real soldered connections in, cover them up with a bit of heat shrink for a bit of protection. Then we're good to go. So there's 4 of these. So I'll probably go through a couple of them just to show you. But very simply, all I'm doing, as I say, swapping those Wagos out now, making the connection. Simple stuff. And even a Parkside heat gun there, which is not very good, just in case you're wondering. Terrible. So I swapped my DeWalt one out for a wireless one. That's what I was after, a cordless one. And yeah, this just spits out a tiny bit of heat at the end. You've got to have it very, very close. Not very good. So just finishing off now, the ones direct to the motor. So a couple of these, very simple, same as before really. So all we're doing is connecting the 2 wires, whacking a bit of heat shrink on there, and we're good to go. And again, we'll get this terrible little air gun out on these. So it might be me, but I can't find a setting to actually get more air out of this. So it does get hot, but just right at the end. So here we go, got it back together then. So we'll get that case on, screw it down, and we'll give this a test. Hopefully it's all fixed. Smash the screws in, get this on, and boom, we're fixed.